Hello guys, welcome to Gusto Reactions once again. Thank you so much for always liking, sharing, subscribing, telling everyone about what we do right here at Gusto TV. Thank you so much. You guys are the realest, the bestest, the greatest, and of course the biggest MVPs. Thank you so much. I've got Lala in the building right here to talk about the HEADIES nomination list. I mean, HEADIES came out with the nominations some days ago, and of course they are saying year in review is from July 2019 to September 2020, and of course major talking points. Twitter has erupted, everyone talking, and one of the major talking points right now is the Artist of the Year. Why is Umali not on the Artist of the Year?
Well, there's actually a lot of talking points from this nomination list, and it's just sometimes it's disappointing because HEADIES have the pedigree that they've been at it. This is the longest award show that we have
in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, they've been at it for years, and they are in a level where a lot of people look up to. I mean, win HEADIES and use it as a yardstick to judge achievements. But then the organizers, I mean, almost every year there's always one issue or the other about. Well, I think it's common with award shows anyway. But then HEADIES needs to stick to a plan in terms of the year of review. You can't be having a year of review that is over 12 months. I don't care what you're trying to do. So it's either you get your schedule right for your award so that you know that in a particular period this is when you do your awards. And yeah, I mean, they even missed a complete year one time. Was it 2017? There was no HEADIES awards. So yeah, they need to get their acts right. That's one. That was the first goals people had. Then Artist of the Year. I don't think the Artist of the Year category, I mean, really touchlights the people who have actually dominated this year. I think we've just played it safe. We put in the names of the popular OGs in the game, but if you look at it in the actual sense of it, some of those guys on that list shouldn't. I mean, year review
was actually 18 months. 18
months, right?
18 months.
Wow.
July to July.
Was it July? No, July to September. That's
July
15 months.
But that's 15 months.
Yeah, 15 months. July to September. That's what they try to do. By doing that, they actually not shot themselves in the foot. You know why? Now you have artists with 2 albums within that time frame.
That space.
There's Burna Boy who has 2 albums within that time frame. There's Fireboy who has 2 albums within that space. Burna Boy is twice as tall album, which has been nominated for another Grammy and is getting a lot of accolades. You know, even they smell HEADIES. You know, they smell HEADIES. African Giant. Now they smell HEADIES. Fireboy's debut album, which people LGT, where people agree that is one of the best debut albums, one of the best debut albums out of Nigeria. Is nominated, but his new album, which people feel low, is underwhelming as regards to the first, has 3 nominations, while LGT has 1. They are shooting themselves in the foot because they've extended this timeline and giving themselves more headache. And if you're even going to look at nominations for Fireboy, why not nominate his debut album, which is indeed one of the best things to come out of Nigeria in the past even 18, 20, 24 months. It's that good. Apollo, which has barely made a dent, which is a good album by the way, has barely made a dent or made any sort of impact this year after being released, has 3 nominations. They need to explain. I don't know what they were thinking, but they need to explain. Some categories have 4 what's it called, 4 nominees, some have 5.
Yeah. Some have 5, some have 6.
In some categories, okay, now in the
next rated has only 4.
Next rated has 4. Are you saying there's no 5th person? There's a category, the Revelation has 6. 6, yeah. 6 categories.
Album has about 5.
Album has 5. So
Artist
I think
has about 5 as well.
Also Street Hop Artist has 6. And it has Olamide Kpan there. It's really is it by force to have Olamide nominated? It looks like some of these things were they were done from a what's it called point of view, from a what's that English? The English don't come out from my head.
Bias point of view?
Yes, from a bias, sentimental point of view. That's what I want to use. It was sometimes based on sentiment. I don't know. But
do you think pedigree works as well? Like pedigree is one thing that they look before they do all of
obviously they looked at pedigree for the Artist of the Year, because in actual sense in a year that Davido and Wizkid have been underwhelming.
Yeah.
They've been underwhelming if you think about it. Although yes, Wizkid did have Soundman EP, and he was hot. He had Joe in Time Fame as well. Davido was underwhelming until he dropped his album, which he dropped. And it's not. A Good Time was actually part of there. It was in the category. I'm not even sure if A Good Time is even in album of the year. A Good Time is not there. That's Davido's album that was really good. It's not there. But Femme, that was released when Protest Period, has 2 nominations.
Yeah,
that's why.
Song of the Year,
Best Pop Song of the Year. Please, why? I mean, we have so many songs that have ruled start of the year. Even from that their list from July, up to that moment, there's so many songs. Femme is too new, and that's what someone said about recency bias. Because the song is recent.
It's true.
That's what
it's what's stuck in the memory and everything.
Yeah. So, but then again, is it really song of the year? Well, we'll see if it now has 2 nominations: best pop single, best.
Lala, why was Vector ranting about not caring about awards, the headies or anything?
Well, what I think happened is while they did the Believe This on the Road best rap single, there was no Vector nomination. So I think a couple of rival rappers fans tried to shade him or throw shot at him that he didn't get nominated, and then he just came out and said he didn't put his songs in, that he has stopped caring about these award shows and but then what I find weird about it is if this was an international award, I'm pretty sure he'll put his content into the if he had a song as big as King Kong today, I'm pretty sure he'll put his song in as should be considered for these awards.
Okay, so that makes me ask this question, Lara. In all honesty, Wizkid has been nominated. Davido has been nominated. Olamide has been nominated, and a couple of other very big artists. Now, if we say that Vector did not submit his songs for consideration, did Wizkid submit to the headies?
I would love to believe so, because I don't think headies would at this stage that they're in. I would love to think they're not going to nominate people that didn't submit.
Davido submitted Femme for consideration.
I think I'm going to have to agree, and I don't have to accept that.
Did you think he submitted?
I have no reason to believe he didn't, because it would be weird for an award body to nominate someone. I know back in the day they will probably just nominate them without putting them into, or they will reach out to these guys and say. Obviously, they will reach out. I'm sure they will reach out, and it doesn't have to be Davido directly. His management will do that for him and put the song in. So I'm pretty sure it's not like I'm pretty sure they will have reached out and said, "Hey, this is coming up. Which of your songs would you like to put up?" and blah 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 and blah. I'm sure they will have done that.
Do you think Nigerian artists still respect the headies and a couple of other Nigerian awards?
For the young Nigerian artists, the one who are starting to gain a little more ground, of course, maximum respect for headies, because yes, that's the longest award show in Nigeria, and if they win one today, they will be so glad they did. For the ones who have won it before, who are too big and who feel they may not take it as serious, but then for the new generation, the award itself is very important, because it shows that yes, they are being noticed in what they do in Nigeria. And then
5 years ago, there was a major issue at the headies, Olamide versus Don Jazzy. Every hit was a hit, every song was a hit back to back. Anybody. Oga Olamide, Egbo Olamide, if you need a car, come and collect it. Now, with the next rated award, and of course a couple of other categories that we have at the headies coming very, very soon. Do you think we're going to see a repeat of that happening again?
No, I think those guys have gone past that kind of,
not them right now, but like someone else having like a tantrum on stage.
Who are we have? Who is a Don Jazzy right now? Who is an Olamide right now? The guys who are, the young guys who are there, who have been on Omale, there's really no notable face to
behind Omale.
Notable face to the person who is adding Omale. So I don't think the person will want to have a rant if he doesn't win. Thames, show them camp people. I don't think those they themselves want to have a rant on stage. Bella, there's still no notable face for one global music or something. That's the name of his label. One world music. There's no notable face. So none of those label owners right now are a notable face. Olamide will probably there to support Fireboy. He got nominated for artist. I mean, Olamide himself got nominated for street pop artist. Yeah. Fireboy has at least 4 nominations. It's just weird that his best album is getting 1 and his second best album is getting 3 nominations. Yeah. Eddie shot himself in the foot for that. But then Fireboy will take that. But then it would be weird if he doesn't win an award because he was hot within that time frame. Okay, I think TIWA Savage has about 1 or 2. Well, TIWA Savage is an artist of the year, which I find surprising. Yeah. In the time frame, she's had 49.99, which was an overblown PR effort. Yeah. And he had Koroba, which was only a 2 hits. Yeah. Yeah. And those are the 2 options.
And then she's artist of the year.
And she's nominated for artist of the year.
What, deserved or not?
I don't think it's deserving. I don't think it's deserving at all. Not to say it's a personal vendetta against
TIWA Savage,
but then it's not only TIWA, Davido
or Wizkid.
Well, Davido had a better time. Wizkid has Sandman EP. Those are good projects that did well. But then again, is that really the best to come out of Nigeria in the past 15, 18 months? Who are the
people that would replace this guy?
I think these guys were scared to make a statement with these awards because Omale, for example, has completely
should actually get into the artist of the year.
Maybe they'll say it's too soon for him because he's a new artist. But Fireboy was hot. Omale was hot, but these guys are languishing in revelations of the year. So is it because as a revelation doesn't mean you can't be the artist of the year? Is that what they're trying to say? I like football a lot. I'm trying to equate it to football now. The youngest, when Ronaldo won footballer of the year and when Messi won footballer of the year, these guys were 2021 and they were not exactly your biggest superstars around that period.
But at that time they had not even won best young, like for Ronaldo now, they had not won best young or something. Like he just went on to win that footballer of the year.
It's doable. Someone new can come around and do way better than any of these guys.
Personally, I think that one of the major issues I have awards, especially HEADIES, is always thinking that some artists have to go through some ranks. You have to come through the revelation of the year to the next rated.
The rookie of the year.
Yeah, rookie of the year, next rated, revelation for you can it's more like if you don't pass through some, and that's one of the issues with Nigeria, with Nigeria industry itself. You have to pay your dues.
That's what it's.
So they think Omale has to. He's just starting, so he probably has to just pay. And obviously,
which is understandable, but then give the man his dues. I think Omale got what
was truly hot.
Damn was nominated.
They gave him the
I think he had 2
year.
nominations.
Yes, a nomination won't hurt.
It won't
hurt at all.
I think they use pedigree the most in that artist of the year category.
Lara, the streets were missing on this one in a couple of the songs. Zlatan Ibile, Naira Marley. Naira Marley had a couple of two nominations or something.
Yeah, they were in the street pop artist category, and
Zlatan doesn't have a song there. Yeah, Olale is IVD.
Yeah, I think they were competing against each other there, which is somehow to me. But then again, what was Zlatan's biggest song? Well, Olale was perhaps one of his most performing songs in that period.
Okay. The Matter.
I don't think The Matter is a hit actually. I don't like the song. I don't like the song. So now you like the song. I don't consider it a hit. But then again, I think they'll still be happy with what they've got. But then it just shows that the street pop, not that it went down, but the attention on it has reduced a bit. But
I think they deserve more actually.
Of course they deserve more. They need to be spotlighted more.
No, according to the HEADIES now, do they deserve more, or the HEADIES just put them exactly what they deserve, giving them what they deserve?
No, I think they deserve more. Some of those street artists. Naira Marley was. I'm trying to remember last year what category Naira Marley was, because Naira Marley was hot last year.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was hot. He had bangers last year. I'm pretty sure he had.
Tishumole was last year. I think there's Tishumole on this one as well, apart from Bafo.
Some of these street artists do pass the people with the artists of the year. it's just. They are underrating them.
So which are the most competitive categories for you that you're really expecting like a very, very fierce battle?
Well, I would have said the rookie of the year, but I think that's straightforward. If Omale doesn't win that, I don't know.
Next rated.
Oh, next rated, rather. Yeah. If Omale doesn't win that, I don't know what's
Riot go happen.
I don't know. Riot will happen.
Bella Shmurda is also there.
See, I love Bella Shmurda, I love Thames, I love Oxlade on that list.
Oxlade,
but none of those people don't touch waiting Omale don't do in the time frame. and the time frame is January to now. He has been really hot and dominated. But Ashmoda recently is starting to gain ground, but then Omale has done it for a longer stretch. So has Thames as well. So.
Song of the year.
I had the problem with
that category
Davido being on that list.
Yeah.
But the real contenders I feel are what's it called?
The Neptune?
Yes.
Nobody?
Nobody, Duduke.
Yeah.
And Joe is on that list.
Joe is on the list,
so it's going to be difficult. Maybe they will use Pedigree again for that. But Joe, we know, is right now Wizkid most performing track. Like he's doing mad numbers. The Spotify algorithm has kicked in and he's racking in a lot of space and he's increasing on the daily for him. But that's still outside of Nigeria. In Nigeria, I don't think people are still playing Joe. People have moved on from Joe. There's Duduke, there's Nobody. I think if I were to pick between, it would be between those two.
Between who and who?
Duduke and Nobody.
Duduke and Nobody.
Yes.
Okay, so finally, who do you think will be the biggest winner of the Headies 2020?
Well, Chike has 6 nominations.
Whoa.
6 or 5 nominations.
Wow.
In the Headies. So, although I feel he might be overlooked in many of those categories, I think his album too was in best
album of the year.
No, it was in best R&B album.
Yeah. An album of the year as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I think he will get overlooked in majority of it. They'll probably want to consolidate him with, compensate him with one. I don't know
which one.
Maybe they want to be sentimental and start, but in terms of quality, his album as well was one of the best albums.
In terms of nominations as well, one surprising one is Brimo.
Oh, he had Yellow.
Yeah, he has a couple, 3, 4 nominations.
He had
Recording
Yellow,
of the year with Ozymandias.
Yeah, Ozymandias. Yeah, I don't think it's surprising. Those are the sort of categories you'd see him nominated.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he also has album of the year.
No, he was in best R&B.
No, he's on the album of the year. Yeah, album of the year, best recording. Best recording. I think he had about 3 nominations.
I thought Yellow was in. Maybe we'll double check after. But I think Yellow was in best R&B album. Yeah.
I thought I saw him in the album of the year as well.
Okay. But yeah, I don't think it's surprising that he's getting nominated. He knows how to blow his trumpet. He's the best to ever do it.
No, do you think it's about his trumpet right now, or because he truly deserves it?
Well, I'll say it's because of the two. Factors. I see.
You think Brimo actually got this nomination because he's always? I mean, this guy is really is a great artist.
For people who like him.
But you were a fan of Brimo at some point.
Of course, at some point. But then his style of music suits a certain audience right now, and I'm not that.
Okay, so the fair kind of audience.
Yeah, if is the biggest
Brimo star. Tosi Adeda is also a very big Brimo star.
Any small thing like this on social media, you hear Brimo. So those are the people. I mean, again, I think he had a show, and apparently, he first says he was sold out.
Yeah, sold out. Yes.
People were plenty and everything. And
he first says, or you also.
No, I didn't see him. He first said he was sold out, and tickets were 10K for regular. So. Yes, Brimo is doing.
Anyway, shout out to Brimo, shout out to the Headies, shout out to every Nigerian artist who got nominated for the Headies 2020. I mean, 2021, 2020 stroke 2021.
2019 to 2020.
Okay. We love you guys, and of course, we want to wish everyone the very, very best. Everyone deserves to win. Everyone is a winner, and of course, we love you guys right here at Gusto TV. Please let's have your comments down there. Let us know what you think about the Headies nominations. What exactly do you project? What do you predict? And we'll be right there to reply to every one of you. Thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.